Hey, it's meteorologist Cory Reppenhagen here with the 9 News Weather Impact Team with a little bit of an extended forecast for you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll take you through today. I mean, it was just a fabulous sweet day across much of the Front Range. Very mild temperatures. In fact, very close to record high temperatures. It's only hit 70 degrees 4 times in 152 years here in Denver. So very unusually warm weather for this time of year. But we do have changes, and that's coming the way in really just kind of 3 different storm systems combining all together Monday through Friday. That's going to have some impact on the area. So let me take you through the forecast right now. First, that's a 70-degree day today. Almanac hasn't updated yet, but 70 would be 20 degrees higher than the average high temperature for today and only 3 degrees off of the average. This almanac actually updates at 4:30, and it should put a 70 on the board. 38 degrees was the low temperature in Denver today, and that was a good 15 degrees above the normal there. So a warm day altogether. But here's your headlines that we're tracking. The weather impact headlines as we go through today. Mountain snow will likely start sometime very early on Sunday morning as the next storm system comes through. It's actually the remnants of the bomb cyclone that was kind of working its way around the Pacific Northwest in the Seattle area, Portland, and Northern California for a few days. So that thing is finally weakened and started to move across the country, and it's going to generally go across across Canada, but it will bring a little bit of a weak cold front to us tomorrow and then into Monday morning. And that's where we'll have our front range impacts is late Sunday night into Monday morning. So it does look like we'll see some isolated and very light snow showers in the area, cool temperatures during that period here on the front range. Not expecting any impacts with that. But then the storm system on Wednesday is the second cyclone that was out there in the Pacific Northwest. There are actually 2 of them. This one was not as strong, but it will have bigger impacts for us here in the Denver area because it'll come closer and because it could mix in with some colder air. So we look at the satellite and radar picture right now here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, and you can see the clouds and the winds starting to increase, especially in the foothills. And off in the distance there to the west, the next storm system, that remnants of the bomb cyclone starting to drag through the area. So that precipitation will reach the Colorado border here by really early on Sunday morning. The impacts probably start around 6 o'clock, but you'll see some snow showers before that. Currently, the wind gusts are starting to pick up there in the high country, foothills, and in the mountains. A 32-mile-per-hour gust there just a few minutes ago on Loveland Pass. Down here in the Denver metro area, those winds are not making it. They're really declining as they go over the terrain. But those wind gusts in the foothills and the mountains should stay that way through the bulk of tonight and into tomorrow. You can see some of those winds up on the northern Front Range as well. 32-mile-per-hour gusts just now in Estes Park, and same situation up there on the northern Front Range. The winds generally staying in the high country with just 5 to 12 mile per hour wind gusts around the Fort Collins area. So when you look at the forecast here, you can see the mountains and foothills staying in the strong gusts here as we go overnight. Well, this takes you up to about 11 a.m. on Sunday, and that is probably when we will start to see some decreasing winds. Although at this time, at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, you can still see some 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts in the foothills. For the Front Range and the Denver metro area, still expecting those winds to stay relatively calm with maybe some 15 to 20 mile per hour gusts periodically. And then the winds do start to even decline in the foothills once the main cold front goes through. This is at 12:30 in the morning here on Monday, and that's when the winds will start to decline. And then through the afternoon on Monday, we'll have a little less impact from the winds. As far as the precipitation impact from this first wave of storms that are coming through the area, we do have one winter weather advisory, and that is up to our west and northwest. We do expect the impacts from this will be generally 6 a.m. Sunday to 6 a.m. Monday. So that's the period where the most impact from the snow will be. And you can see in the flat tops, we're expecting 4 to 10 inches. Parts of Rabbit Ears Pass 2 to 8 inches. And Steamboat Springs and the Park Range expecting some precipitation there as well, 4 to 8 inches generally with that. So here's your forecast lows for Sunday night. Looking like it's going to stay fairly mild, could stay even above freezing one more time here in the Denver metro area. And here's your Sunday forecast here in Denver, just a little bit cooler as we go through the day there. Do want to show you a few more things here in my allotted time. So let me take you to the jet stream. So I'm going to show you everything that's going on here. That first wave there, this is Sunday night into Monday. That's the first remnants of that bomb cyclone moving through. And there is the more impactful storm on Wednesday. That could mix with some colder air, so that's the one that we'll really watch for the potential for bigger snow, and then the potential for that vortex, the polar vortex, to come down and mix in with our area. We will have that potential, although mostly it'll stay just to the east of Colorado, but keeping us cool all the way through the Thanksgiving holiday, and that does include the weekend as well. And you can see that reflected here on the 7-day forecast. Wednesday does look like we'll have that potential weather impact day, because we're expecting at least 1 to 3 inches of snow in Denver, and that could double if we have the right mix of cold air. So that's why we're watching that system very closely with that potential impact. And then a cold day on your Thanksgiving, and staying breezy and chilly through the next weekend. So that's your weather forecast for the week ahead here into Thanksgiving. So have a great holiday, and thanks for tuning in.